For 800 years, Imu has sat on the empty throne, pulling the strings of every government, every war, every secret in the world of One Piece. Most people look at him and see an all-powerful, untouchable god. But here's the truth that changes everything. Imu is not an invincible overlord. He's a man who has been running scared for 8 centuries. Because from the moment he took the throne, he started a race against time, and he still hasn't finished. Every brutal decision, every cover-up, every puppet king was driven by one quiet, desperate fear, that it would all come undone before he could complete what he started. So today, let's trace the full known history of Imu and see exactly what he's been racing against. During what we call the Second World, Imu was known as Saint Imu Nerona, one of 20 kings who allied together to defeat the ancient kingdom, the dominant world power of that era. That alone tells you something. It took 20 kingdoms to bring them down. Now here's the key detail. Imu aggressively denies that Davy-back Jones was the previous king of the world, which strongly implies Jones was exactly that. The king Imu usurped, the king of the ancient kingdom. But how did Imu convince 19 other kings to go to war against the most powerful civilization on Earth? This is where it gets fascinating. Imu almost certainly used his ability to puppeteer Davy-back Jones, forcing Jones to weaponize the ancient kingdom's own weapons against innocent nations. This manufactured atrocity became the trigger. Suddenly, every kingdom had a reason to rally against the ancient kingdom. This is not speculation pulled from thin air. Oda wrote this exact story beat for beat in Dressrosa. Doflamingo puppeteered King Riku, made Riku's own soldiers attack civilians, turned everyone against Riku, then rode in as the hero. Dressrosa is explicitly described as a metaphor for the larger world of One Piece, and Doflamingo himself is a blatant parallel to Imu. He literally wants to be Imu. The parallel is not subtle, it is a blueprint. Then there is Joy Boy. He was not the king, but he became the champion of the ancient kingdom's resistance. He may have come close to defeating Imu, given the trauma Imu visibly experiences when he senses Joy Boy's haki returning, but Joy Boy fell short. Imu won. After the war, Imu did not just defeat the ancient kingdom, he erased it. An entire century of history, gone. But here is the thing. They could not find a single pregnant woman despite dedicating enormous resources to the search. We literally see them fail to properly destroy one library. So how could they have hunted down every book, every diary, every letter, every map across the entire planet? And the giants live for centuries. For them, the Void Century is only a few generations back. It makes no sense that they have no memory of it. The only explanation is that Imu used some form of devil fruit power to wipe memories and records on a mass scale. And the evidence for this? The poneglyphs. They are the only surviving records of the Void Centuries because they were imbued with Joy Boy's haki, making them impervious to whatever erased everything else. Devil fruit powers cannot touch objects hardened with haki. That is why the poneglyphs survived. That is why they were made indestructible in the first place. Whatever Imu did, whether through his own power or through some equivalent of sugar, he created the Void Century by destroying history itself. With the ancient kingdom gone and history rewritten, Imu built his new world. But he was clever about it. He knew that an immortal emperor ruling openly for centuries would inevitably trigger rebellion. At the bottom sits the world government, a fake body built to give the illusion of collective rule. Above that are the celestial dragons, the 19 allied families drowned in luxury and privilege until they became too comfortable to question anything. And at the top, invisible to nearly everyone, is Imu himself, ruling through 2 instruments, the Gorosei, his long-lived mouthpieces, and the God's Knights, his personal militia bound to him absolutely. The Marines genuinely believe they are protecting the world. Even the highest-ranking ones do not know Imu exists. They can police the world, but never serve his true endgame. And here is his fundamental dilemma. His goal is not to rule the world. It is to cleanse it, to reduce humanity to a small, obedient remnant under his absolute control. He wants to finish what the ancient weapons started in the Void Century, but he cannot do it. He has enough power to rule, not enough to end it. His Zoan transformation comes with painful consequences. The Gorosei and God's Knights are 13 soldiers, and the Marines would abandon him the moment they knew the truth. So for 800 years, he has been searching for 2 things: a weapon he controls completely, and an army with no will of its own. Now, for the first time, he almost has both. the Pacifistas, and York's mother flames. But at the exact same moment, Imu is closer than ever. The world has produced the strongest generation of freedom fighters since the Void Century. That is the crossroads One Piece is building toward. His 800-year race is approaching its finish line, and so is the resistance that could stop him forever. Drop your take in the comments, and if this got your brain moving even a little bit, the like button really does help me keep making this. See you in the next one.